This shit was wild, man. I seen Chicago's having a prostitution crisis. So they said like I guess the people were calling in like to the city and the cops like, look, man, this prostitution, it's like a drive-through. You see cars coming through all times of the night, females running around naked and shit. So I get y'all think it ties into the economy where like chicks is out there like, hey man, the times is getting rough. I gotta hit this blade.
I think it's been going on for long, but also there's other laws preventing arrests because it's what they call human trafficking, like protections.
Oh, okay.
Right, that's one, and then two. If you call it a car date, then that's what it is.
You said a car date?
Yeah.
Hey, don't mind. I don't mind.
And then no money is exchanged because you're using cash apps.
Oh, okay. So it's getting a little harder though.
Yeah, there's no cash exchange. So it's a car date. So
wow.
I don't know what people expect. And then the biggest, like, we don't have Backpage, but we have Instagram and TikTok. So a lot of and Twitter. So a lot of people are using those those forms to go ahead and meet their customers. So
motherfuckers used to be on Craigslist and shit. You can catch all those creeps. But like you said, since it's so decentralized now, that makes sense. Yeah, because it's like, man, how you catch that stuff, like you said, if people are Cash App, because they can be like, man, I'm an influencer,
Right. People influencing here.
But you never know, because, man, shit, people can get clever with stuff. So, yeah, that makes sense.
It's like, I'm an IG model. Not one photo is professionally shot.
But yeah, I thought this was a crazy story because I'm like, damn, boy, they got a crisis out there. Damn, it's getting that bad out here. Boxes at an all-time low.
Oh, the Bible says it needs to be at the price of bread. It's biblical.
Oh, for real?
And give her loaf.
Yeah.
It should be a loaf of bread. That's the price of prostitution should be. And then like everybody want to talk about the Bible. I'm like, well, that's what it says. And here y'all spending like the story you guys did on Tuesday, $50,000.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. Because like, even though it's bad on one side, it's like, damn, the female. Man, when you see the video and the cars coming through, like it was like a drive-through, man. It just shows, like, man, dude. That's why I be getting mad at guys. I'm like, man, y'all play into this, y'all enable this like fuckery. But let's go ahead, let's pull this up, man. I got two clips. One's kind of long, so this is the first one. I'm gonna, stop it in the beginning, but it kind of shows like the thing, and I'll show the other news clip. But all right.
On this postcard, Skyline is a part of Chicago where families say they are desperate for help. A stretch near Midway Airport overrun by open-air prostitution. Some residents now watch sex acts right from their living room windows. I can't make this up. When we went undercover with police as they cracked down on the buyers driving the demand, it's a look inside Chicago's prostitution crisis.
5 in the morning, dude. It's 5 in the morning. Block this drive-through.
July 2024.
Look at all them damn cars.
Start flooding in to our newsroom, revealing scantily clad, sometimes nude women wandering 47 to 50th Streets near Cicero Avenue. Neighbors showed us exactly what they're living with.
We find these condoms on the curbs.
They were fed up, tired of seeing.
At least they using condoms.
Right.
My man had a Magnum wrapper out there.
They using Trojans.
Which we're not sponsoring Trojan.
No, that's the gold wrappers.
Yeah.
That's the Magnums. That's the Magnums.
Oh. One thing I gotta give a quick shout out, right? 2 shouts, right? Shouts to Sister I Am, the homie Yellow who's from Chicago, and also shout outs to the newscaster with the Chicago cakes though. I'm just trying to put that out there and give my proper shout out.
All right.
Debris they left behind, and despite their complaints, the activity showed no sign of slowing down.
This looks like a traffic highway between 11:30 to 5:30 in the morning. You can't even get in the alley to park your cars.
Just steps away from the constant roar of planes at busy Midway Airport. It's not the sound of jets lifting off that has people losing sleep. It's the parade of cars, headlights flashing like signals, brake lights turning a residential street into a red light district. And then there's the foot traffic. Cheeks out and light up shoes dancing under the street light.
Oh, damn.
Girls bring their dates into their backyards and just do their business right into the backyard, right in somebody's backyard.
It's not just backyards anymore. They're not even trying to hide it. But this resident of 12 years decided to hide his face out of safety concerns.
They've now pushed into the neighborhoods where they're doing their thing and walking in the neighborhoods. So it's not uncommon to see them walking around.
While prostitutes walk the blocks, so do children who call these streets home. This video was captured right in front of a home, showing a female prostitute performing a sex act, bottom out, moving through a passenger car window, even though it was the crack of dawn. These scenes aren't new. This is illicit activity, and it has been going on for well over a decade.
You got good, hardworking.
Damn. So I wonder, man, like, why they doing it that openly, you know, in residential areas, man?
Okay, if you look at this, right? Police, call the police doesn't come. And then the police will call you back and ask you, are they still there? And they're not. So they don't have to do a report. That's one. Two, a lot of times, what time traffic normally start? I know for us in the Bay Area, like everybody's trying to get to work. The roads are very busy by what, 4 o'clock in the morning, M3 or 3:30?
Yeah, pretty much.
So police and highway patrolmen are doing that part. So they absolutely ain't going, you know what I'm saying? So he can go ahead, you know, and I'm assuming these men are married. They just go ahead and meet these women, get, bust one real quick, go to the gym, shower, and go to work.
Well, here's another thing too, right? Oh, my bad.
No, go ahead. No. Go ahead.
I know. I was saying like another issue, right? And I ain't gonna lie, I thought like International Boulevard was bad, right? But you know, there's been like a history, right? Of like, I think Chicago. I'll just say allegedly, right? And I could be misinformed, but I think it was like the Chicago's mayor or governor. So I don't remember it vividly, but there was like a defund type of issue. A lot of funds that was supposed to go towards Chicago, right, actually went to like places like Dubai, and it started over like the parking meters, which they supposed to make the most money. But that cricket
go to the city. That goes to someone else.
Huh?
They don't even go to the city of Chicago. They go somewhere else. They don't own their own streets.
That's what I said. Like, it went to like places like outside of like America, like Dubai and all that. You know, they don't own, like, let's just say like the parking meters, right, which generates a whole shit ton of money. You'd think it would go to Chicago, but it doesn't. It goes like out of the country and all, because like of a shady, shifty deal, like, you know, either the mayor or the governor had made of Chicago. Okay. Yeah, so I don't, like I said, that's what I said, like, or because I don't remember if it was the mayor or the governor of it, but I remember hearing like that type of story, and that's why Chicago was really so messed up. So like police funding is not properly funded. So it's like, okay, like whatever, you know, you're gonna have like those type of like, you know, reactions from other people, and you're gonna have like pretty much the free will to like just be all like out there like that.
Yeah, you got choices to make, especially in like high crime cities. It's like, man, we got people like dropping bodies. We don't give a damn about no prostitutes. We got bigger fish to fry. So they probably in that residential area, because like what Stan said, it's like you know, probably convenience, because a lot of them dudes, they was rolling through like that shit was Mickey D's, but also it's probably like a safety thing being in residential, because back in the day they used to be on those like dark like alley type looking things, so they probably like fuck that, you know, with like people getting snatched up and stuff. So they probably like, look, we going to residential area, we playing this shit safe.
Yeah, but I mean, like, this one guy, like, he said, like, he taught us about this stuff. Like, if you see the women that's walking in the street, you'll know what the customer base is, right? So M3 mentioned East 14th. It's a street in it's a long street in Oakland, right? So there's a neighboring like Fruitvale district. The neighboring city to Fruitvale district is Alameda Island, right? So in Fruitvale itself is Latino based, but majority of the streetwalkers sometimes are African American women or black women, right? So a lot of times the customers are straight up that's coming to that district are white men, and you'll see them. They coming up, crossing that little overpass, coming like leaving Alameda, the island, crossing that little bridge, go through Fruitvale, go East 14th, acting like they there for a taco truck.
So not the taco truck
You know,
trick.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, they're like trying to talk to the girls. Hey, you want something? They're done trying to talk to them. You like, right? And you know, we've seen it all the time because we live there or
and I
work or live
actually
there,
experienced a prostitution story too.
right?
Oh
But
shit.
yeah,
Feel free to
you'll see
tell.
it, right? And then when you go up on East 14th, and what you'll see is like going towards San Leandro district, it changes, right? So you see the white girls walking the streets, or like trannies, so they're going for a different population here. Now here's the flip side of it, right? People don't know. Now they also pimps like getting men to walk the streets. We did a story a couple weeks ago. It's a realness, and like that city of Stockton that have the huge, you know, human trafficking thing that's going over there. Like, man, it's not safe for anybody walking these streets. So they're plucking people out and they putting them to work before schools open.
Yeah. There was a time like because it's funny because like I grew up like in the Fruitvale like district, right? And no, I'm sorry, not Fruitvale. Okay, mine's like in between, right? Because I grew up in a diamond district, right? Which Stan, pretty much knows like the location area. But on a borderline, you have the Fruitvale district. And so like there used to be this bank. I don't know if it's still there, but it was like a Wells Fargo bank, right? Right off of Fruitvale and MacArthur. And I think it was me and I don't know it was somebody else, but I know I went to the ATM to get some money out, and I think it was like 11:30 at night or something. And this 304 just approached me. Was like, she was like, "Hey, daddy, right? Can I get some?" I'm like, "You already know that. Anytime when a woman's begging me for money, that's a bad word to me, right?" So, and I saw the pimp right there in the car too, or whatever, right? But that didn't really matter. I was like, "Hell no, right? Fuck you think I am, right? I'm cheap." And she was like, "But I'll suck your dick, or whatever, right?"
M3 was like, started peeling off them 20s.
But the funny thing was, like, she was black and Latina, right? So,
oh shit.
yeah, I should have known right then. Like, my destiny was calling for me way back then. and then another situation. So my older, I'll just say my older relative, right? He was doing like the prostitution business, and there was like a 304 or whatever, right? That actually slept over to my mom's house, right? At the time when she was alive, and and so she was babysitting like her son, and sometimes like the whatever the whore would come over, sleep on the couch and all that, right? It was like a family affair, right? So it was like whatever. But I remember I was on a date with one of those Christian girls or whatever, Stan, and and we were sitting like in her car, and we were just chopping it up, and next thing I know, someone tapping on the window, and she waved on like hey cousin or whatever, right? But she just came back from doing like her whole activities, right? Her wholesome activities, Stan. and she had like the whole like skirt or whatever shirt and like the outfit, right? The skimpy like shorts and stuff. And then she walked up in the house, and then my day was like looking. I was like, "What an itch, right?" She should know better not to tell me. I was like,
Damn,
but
that's
Yeah, like like prostitution is so normalized in a way,
yeah,
gotten creative in these communities. And like they said, they've been around for 10 years, something like that. It's been around for 10 years and your mayors haven't done anything about it. It's something a little deeper that's going on here.
you think so, man, or is it just?
Years, how many mayors gone through that place of
But I
Chicago?
mean, I think after a while, man, certain things it's just like, dude, they're gonna do this shit regardless. Like, man, do we waste our resources and time? Because man, they'll just move to another area. So it's like, man, do we just like?
But why would you pick? That's the crazy part, right? You pick residential, right? Residential people pay property taxes. So how did you pick that place as opposed to another place to go to, right? Um, so why do you target residential areas? It's kind of like, well, the police is going to be busy in the high crime rate areas, or they're going to be busy at the airports, right? So it's kind of like it's strategic. So now you got to look at it like, yo, what's going on? Because not only in this community, there's a lot of communities that they're just like they're there at night and they're leaving before school starts. Because it's not just only Chicago, it's also New York. Like kids got to go walk to school, and it's in Brooklyn, it's in Bronx. Um, so you see it, but they're making sure they're off site. It's in Seattle, it's in Miami, it's everywhere, LA. So it's like what's going on, and of course, what you said before, like it's the men's fault because these guys they don't care. They're just trying to get a release, and it's like, yo, like
Yeah, it's like times must be hard, but just to even like you said, man, like be like me as a guy, like I'm not going down no block like that, especially when there's kids, so them people don't give a fuck like that. Cause the prostitutes they ain't give a damn. They ain't got no dignity. But the guys that's coming down that block and I'm like, y'all crazy, yeah, shit.
there's somebody recording you. There's drones.
mm-hmm.
There's cameras. One guy's like, filming you. Like, and there's other close-ups. There's a guy on Instagram. Like he puts drones out in the middle of the streets, and you see prostitutes working on East 14th or other streets, like in other places in the Bay Area. And he got a full-on drone, like up close. They're not even aware. This is where we are as society. People not even aware there's a drone watching them.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. It's just that's wild. But
So
let
you're
me
in the
play some
act,
more.
right? You thinking it's all good. You bust one, and next thing you know, you're on World Star
Yeah.
or
That's what I'm
on
saying, to be
Twitter.
taking that risk, like you said, man, like, because you get on, somebody see your face or something. Because my man, like, when they had them blurred out, but it's like somebody sitting there, like you said, filming and got the unblurred version. So it's like, who the hell? My man didn't care. He was just sitting there. It's like, man, that shit get back to your job and stuff.
They put it on Twitter, and Twitter, like, it
Yeah,
goes up. It's like once it's on Twitter, it's locked. It's a
yeah, it's a
wrap.
wrap. But you might be on something, saying, because like maybe they are trying to like get people to leave them areas. They're like, hey, flood that area. We gonna buy this shit up. Next thing you know, it's gonna be a nice suburb, and there's gonna be police everywhere. So maybe they're like, man, let's get these people out of here, man. Put all the hoes over there.
Yeah, because if you go in the suburbs, and again, also there's reports. Police don't want to show up because it requires them to do a report. So they don't want to do reports.
Well, they'll
So
do it in that suburb. That's what I'm saying. Like that must be like like they had older sections where everybody's like, damn, man, if we got these houses, we tear this down, man, we could build a whole new development. So they probably try to chase those people out and shit.
Man, I wouldn't be
all
surprised if
right.
they get some too.
Yeah, they like shit. We
That's
gonna
part of the
take over this
problem.
block. But let me play a little bit more of this video and see what they
Yeah.
talking about.
Solid people. that have been in that neighborhood for years and years and are retired, and they see this every day.
Residents say they call Chicago police, but that doesn't stop anything. The calls keep coming. This document from the Office of Emergency Management showing in a 24-hour span starting August 22nd of 2025, 31 calls were made to 911 for prostitution in the neighborhood.
Part of the problem is you get
Yeah,
the same
911
answer
said
from
they're like, we
CPD
ain't got time for
saying
that shit.
They're busy. The prostitution issue
Damn, they out there openly. They like,
should
fuck.
be just important because
They comfortable.
you're watching the neighborhood fall apart.
From above, you can see what's been haunting Cicero Avenue for years. Just
Drones.
look around. Prostitutes move up and down this neighborhood, moving right into the neighborhood blocks here, where we see pimps in cars parked on streets. And from there, the prostitutes move into alleys, even right in front of people's homes. Now, residents tell us that the activity would die down, especially when it gets cold. And when it gets warm, the block is hot all over again.
The block is hot. Yeah, hoes ain't coming out in no cold weather.
Yeah.
Oh no, depends on the pimp.
Shout out to that to the newscaster. She said the block is hot. She's throwing the slang in there. She's like, hey, M3's girls, like, she repping. Damn, they said she walking up to the black Cadillac.
When Fox 32 Chicago got on the case, it forced the 22nd Ward Alderman Michael Rodriguez and Alderwoman Silvana Tavares of the 23rd Ward to call for backup. We joined the Cook County Sheriff's Police on an undercover sting operation, the mission to drive down demand for sex being sold on the streets.
So, man, do me first. Step out the car. Other side. What am I doing?
The undercover officer set up shop in the same area the prostitutes stand in.
To go.
So they just, when they say to go, they just made a deal.
That was the moment undercover deputies say the John agreed to pay for sex, part of a sting we watched unfold at 50th and Cicero Avenue.
So now what we want to do is we want to basically get the officers out of there as quickly as we can, because we don't want to light the area up and deter other people. So we want to clear out of here as quickly as possible. Then we'll get somebody back on the street.
Within minutes, more men took the bait. Day and night, one after another. The sting lasted for over 4 hours. In total, 8 men
So you want to call your wife, right?
were taken into custody. I asked Lieutenant Jim Draz with the Cook County Sheriff's Police, why not go after the pimps?
A street sting, what we're trying to do is deter buyers of sex. I promise you, we have plenty of things going on where we target pimps too. Right now, it's to basically get the buyers out of here, you know, and hopefully, you know, slow it down and get the residents happy.
After the arrest, cars were searched, towed, before being released. They speak with a victim support specialist with the Cook County Sheriff's Police.
Noticias que hay mucha prostitución, mucha trata de personas.
On the danger of participating in sex trafficking, those detained walk away with a hefty fine.
With the ticket and the tow.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, boy. Once you get caught, but that'd be the funny part where they be acting like they don't know what's going on. It was like that. What was that Chris Hansen shit where they catch him at the house, they catch a predator. They be like, oh, I was just sitting here hanging out. They be like, motherfucker, we got. You be like, we got the transcripts. Motherfuckers be in there eating cookies and shit.
Did you catch that?
What's that?
What about the wives?
The dude was Latino. That she had to speak and translate in Spanish.
Oh yeah, I caught that.
I was like, you know, like nobody, they going there for white men. White men don't want to be buying this stuff.
Man, it'd be everybody. Oh.
Majority, because they don't even stop for black guys, and that's what's another story. A lot of prostitutes don't even mess with black men like that.
Yeah, but I mean, they got 8 that day. That's
like I said, they
that's
go there
crazy.
before, like, hey, you know what? I already drop off Junior. Let me get this real quick before I go to work.
Can you imagine? You got hit with that fine. You got to go explain that shit to if you married. Like, yeah, you know, she'd be like, man, this fine came in here. What's this for? Like, listen, sit down real quick. Yeah, this shit wild, boy. Yeah, I don't think we need to see no more of this, but hold on. They got one part where they got a graph. Let me fast forward to that section. Damn, this is disgusting.
To 2025, the Cook County Sheriff's Office saw a major spike in arrests of Johns, rising from 77 arrests in 2023 to 87 in 2024 and surging to 252 arrests by October 21st of 2025.
2025, boy.
Tired of waiting took their issues right to the top.
They showed me the photographs.
Damn, that was a hell of a jump, boy. I would like to see the demographics, though, Stan. I do want to see that breakdown.
We gotta find out how many are married, non-married. You know, are they divorced or still married? Are there children? No children. That's and he also, when the guy was being interviewed, he mentioned like there's a lot of retirees. And so, like, if you're retired, you're kind of scared, so you don't want to, you know what I'm saying, cause trouble. But, like, they can bully them, too. The pimps, the prostitutes,
Yeah.
the dons. And so...
Yeah, these cats better get on an airplane and go somewhere, stop, so they don't get busted up. These motherfuckers better stop playing.
Or better yet, remember, what about Mary? Just rub one out. Just rub it out. Just
yeah, facts. Just told you that's why I'm an advocate. I be trying to tell people.
Yeah, just.
But hold on, let me play the rest of this. Let me see what she's talking about.
Reclaiming Chicago streets, one block at a time.
They've had enough. They're tired of it. Do it in your backyard. Do it in your backyard.
And we wanted to take a deeper look at the numbers specifically on Cicero Avenue from these stings. In 2023, we know 4 Johns were arrested. 5 females were detained in the year 2024. Even more, 31 Johns arrested, 15 females detained. And in this year, 2025 to date, 12 Johns have been arrested, 8 females detained. All of the women were connected with victim support services and released. The goal here is very clear: more Johns facing consequences and more women getting a path out.
I think the most embarrassing part to all this, if you one of them guys that get caught up, is the fact they call you a John. You get that label. Like, the Johns, we busted like 6 of them. I'm like, man, I don't want to be no goddamn John.
You being called a toilet. That's what they're calling you, a toilet.
Yeah, it's some labels of embarrassment. It's like, man, I had to stoop this low to go get some, because I mean, just think of like how many people probably like, you're probably at the tail end, especially if you're going that late at night. Like, man, that's how, when you lowered yourself to that. Yeah, I could never be in that position, man. That's crazy as hell.
Just rub it out, guys. Just rub it out and be done.
Man, but shout out to Chicago, boy. They better get them off them blocks, boy. Them people was like, man, we had enough of this shit. Yeah, that's crazy as hell,
Just
boy.
goon and save your money. Just goon and save your money.
That's why I'm always a strong advocate, man, of post clarity, man. You know, when you go through those struggles, man, clarify yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be all right.
Yeah, you be disgusted. You go about your business.
Yeah, that's sad.